Hello, let's do a bunch of daily word games. And for the bonus game, I'm going to do the Don't Wordle today. There were some suggestions for other games, but I felt like doing the Don't Wordle. It's been a while. So in honor of the Don't Wordle, you're supposed to fail. So I'm going to start with fails. And again, I never type the first time in Dordle. All right, it's a focus issue. I don't know why, but minor came to mind and may as well. I is second, that's all we learned. Wow, this right word doesn't have letters in it. I'm going to do hutch just to get letter. No, hutch is repeating the H. I'm going to do something like that. Dutch. How about butch? To get letters on the right word. I kind of want the E, but why not? We found a U. It's better than nothing. I wonder if it's Q. What's this left word? Could be ITH something? Tithe, maybe? I'm going to give that a try, even though it repeats the T. Huh. I do think the right word is Q. It is. Pithy? That's a word, right? Whoa. Didn't expect it to be right. All right, pithy Q. Nice. I feel like that was a good solve. Pretty straightforward, but yeah, I mean, whenever you get like a U there and there's no letters in the word, yeah, Q should come to mind. Pithy, I don't know where that came from, but like what else does ITH here? All right, let's do the Quordle, and we're going to start with pithy Q, which is an amazing start. Actually, went surprisingly well considering. The bottom left word has U something HY. What? Oh, is it Dutchy? It's not Dutchy. Well, oh, it could be USHY. Mushy? Okay, I'm wasting all my guesses on this. I'm going to come back to it because I don't know if there's more than one option, but it's not worth getting one letter, especially if it ends up being wrong. Oh, I want to do tipsy, but there's a few reasons it can't be. SPI, spiny, spiky. I may have to do a filler here just because I only have 5 guesses left. So I'm going to do a filler to find out spiny versus spiky. Let's look at the other words too. The left word top left word just has a P. It's just a P. So I probably need the O and the A to see what vowels that are in that one. Or at least one of O and A. And at least one of K and N for spiky versus spiny. It's not spicy, so that's good to know. Bottom right, it's probably CHI. It's not child though. China? It could be China. So what do I want to do here? I want the kind of the K/N/both. I want an A. Maybe I'll just get the N. So N and A would get me China and also tell me if it's spiny or spiky. Honestly, if I guess China and it's right, that's the best result. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to gamble that. It's not China, but we do know this is spiny, so let's just get that out of the way. This top left word ends in A. CHAIR, chair? I think I'm going to have to go for chair. Yep. Because China was my filler. I have to get these all right. Interestingly, it's not mushy. Oh, I already tried mushy. What was I thinking then? It's not mushy. It's not pushy. Oh, it could be bushy. Is gushy a word? I think I would guess bushy over gushy. Top left. There's a P and an R, and it ends in A. Polka? No, I lost. It's probably... Oh, it's not parka either. Oh, there's an R. Oh, no. Well, this is parka, and the bottom left is bushy. Yeah. Okay. Unfortunate. I knew there was an R, but then polka looked so right because I forgot there was an R. So that's totally 100% on me. My bad. China, though. Maybe I should have done a filler instead of China, and maybe I would have won. But oh well. Don't Wordle. So, gotta do the random starting word, right? Oh my gosh, pizza's actually not a bad random starting word. But there's a P and an A in the word. What are the chances that it starts with pizza and there's a P and an A in the word? I'm going to use this opportunity to double up the P, and we're going to do apple. Let's do apply, and let's really hope it ends in Y. It does not. When it ends in Y, there's actually more options for just spamming words. All right, we got to figure out what this word is still. And maybe win. We're down to 85 though, so I don't think we're going to win without an undo today. We may accidentally guess the word, but if I do something like chaps, it's not going to be the word because there's no plurals. But is there something better? I can't repeat the P. I should probably repeat the A. So like here and here would be the only way to repeat it. I know tapir is a word, but I don't think tapar is a word. Also, those are very common letters. Yeah, I can't think of anything. I'm not going to sit here forever. So, what do I want to do then? I'll do chaps. There's a C in the word. What are the chances? Oh, there's one valid word. Okay, so what is it? It's got a C, A, P, and S. And the A is second or fourth? Is it? It's not SP because the P... Actually, the P is now forced to be last. SC something AP? What is this word? I can't type, unfortunately. So I can't like look at possibilities visually, which would really help me. But SP, no, not SP, SC, something AP feels forced. Or it could be, no, where else would the S go? The A and the P are forced. P has to be last because it's not here, 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 or here. So P is last. A is, oh, A could be second. But that would mean it would be like either like A, S, C, P, which doesn't make any sense, or S, A, C, something P, which also doesn't make sense. So if it ended in AP, then we could probably do something like SC, AP. I'd really like to know the word so I know what to avoid. Because there's another letter in here. S. Where else would the S go? Can we end in like SAP? Like CSAP? That doesn't make sense. Like the C needs to go somewhere. Does it end in cap? So like S something cap? SoCap? SuCap? That doesn't make sense, does it? Why can't I think of this word? Well, if I avoid CAPS, then I'll probably win. So let's just do that. I really wish I knew what the word was, but we'll find out. So we're avoiding CAPS. Wait, is it scrap? I think it's scrap. Okay, I got it. Let me look at my prior undos. Yeah, I didn't try R. Okay, it's scrap. Good to know. I realized it after. I don't know why I didn't think of it before undoing, but so we're avoiding scrap. So I can do what do I want to do? How about what? Why can't I think of a good? All right, I'll do PP. I know that's accepted. Oh, it's this way. Why did I do that? Why did I use a P? Oh my gosh. What is going on with me? This is a tough watch. I'm actually just going to undo it. That's just a mistake, but I'm going to undo it because I have undos. All right. No P. I need to somehow mark. Don't use those letters. Lolly or something. It's a shame to use up the Y this early. It's tempting to do Q, but that uses the U and the E up. I don't want to do that. Sorry about this. Let's do lolly. Let's just keep going. I can use the I. I can do civic. No, I can't. There's a C in scrap. I'm not undoing it. I am undoing it. Okay, I don't have any more undos. I have to actually be careful. What is going? Okay, today's not a good day for me. I gotta avoid all the letters in scrap, and I have to remember not to do those letters. They're just so common. I'm just trying to repeat letters as much as I can. And avoid somehow avoid scrap, even though. All right, what about minim? Minim seems okay. Does not use anything from scrap. Only uses 3 letters. Okay, we're doing okay now. I want to use like the X and the Z. Can I do something like what? Like jazzy is actually not possible because I did lolly as my start, but it also I can't use the A yet. Eventually I'll use the A. Like the A is actually kind of fine, but I'd rather use the E and the U up first. Although thinking about it, it's really hard to use only A's in words. And if I use up the E and the U and see that there's only an A in the word, that's going to be tough. So I think I do want to use the A as much as possible. And then throw in the E, throw in the U when I need to. So what do we want to do there? We just have to avoid A fourth, which isn't all that hard. So is there a word with an A and a U? Like, ooh, auger would not be great because there's an R in scrap. But something like that. Maybe augur later. I keep thinking of words that use letters from scrap. SCRP, they're not that uncommon. They're pretty common letters. Okay, how about something like baked? That's 5 unique letters, which is not great. Or how about something like awake? At least that repeats the A. Okay, if I repeat the A now though, that's bad because then I'm really stuck when we have only A. I'm not gonna have very many words left. So I won't be able to repeat it. So I think I should save repeating the A for when I'm out of the other vowels. I think I should do something that like doubles up the E. What am I going to do? I want to use very few letters is what I want to do, but I don't know how to do that right now. I may have to use like the R as well pretty soon. Something like TU or yeah, I can do this spelling of kayak if I want to. But again, that's going to double up the A and that might mess with me for future words. Because I can only use the E and the U once, so that's only 2 words. And then I'm stuck using only one A. Like, that seems bad. Although, okay. So we think about it. If I did something like kayak. No, kayak's bad because that puts the green A in. Okay, so never mind on that. But if I did something like... I don't know. I don't even have an option here. What's the word? Scrap? Why is this so hard? I'm just not on the ball today. What if I do like an AU word? Something like bathe? Bathe is probably okay. I mean, it introduces the A, but nothing else from scrap. It gets rid of the B, T, and H, which that's a lot of letters. Is there like an E word? Peace, but I don't want to use the C or the P, right? Weave. I think weave is okay. Let's go with that. Okay. Yeah, see, I knew this would happen. We're down to many fewer words because there's no E. And we know there's no U as well. So now I'm in this situation where I can't end in E, right? So I can still double up the A, but I'd like to use the A and the U, at least in this word. Like one A and one U. Just to be able to do double A later. Oh yeah, I can't do gauge because there's no E. Can't do gauze. How would this end? We don't have the Y, we don't have the E. It's really hard to end the word now. Can't end in like... It could end in ST, but then I'm introducing the S from scrap. I mean, at some point I'm gonna have to introduce those letters, but I'd like to do it as late as possible. I'd love to do jaunt, but there's no N. I feel like I made some very poor decisions this game, but I'm not sure how I would have done it differently. If I was going to introduce a letter, the R is probably the best one. Something like ARR. No, I don't want R third because then I'm locked in. Can I use the Q, Z, or X in some way? ZA. Oh, I can't do Azure. Doesn't seem like that would be that good anyway. What's a viable word here? SHU? Or what about like USSA? Is that even? No. Well, it would introduce the S, but at least it's doubling the S here. But I don't think that's a word. Neither is that. All right, that's not helpful. What about? I can't do the UTch trap first because it doesn't use the A. AU. What? I'm tempted to do augur. I think I will. Okay. So I have to use the R and the A. Starting with RA would be safe because it's scrap is the word. I can't. I can only use A's. I should probably double up the R. Actually, I should probably do an AR. Oh, I can't do RRY though. So how would I do that? Oh, I don't want to put the R in the middle anyway. But is there like? Is there a word like this? Oh, I can't do kayak now. So I introduced the R. Radar. I think radar is good. Oh, I can't end an R. Never mind on that. I can put the R here. Doesn't seem like something that could happen though. RA. Darn, radar was good. But it doesn't work. I'm in the exact situation I said would happen, which is I only have A's. Okay, I could do something like ending in AR. AAR, like, oh no, I can't end in AR. Can I end in RA? I'm really worried we're going to be just down to scrap. Let's see what happens. Okay, what if can I get away with using only one A? Like at the end, and the end doesn't make any sense. But here, like, I have to put a bunch of consonants together. There's 78 words. How does that even happen? We have the atch trap left. So like, what would happen if I guessed patch, right? No, I can't do, I'd have to do ratch if that's a word. So if I did ratch, then I'm introducing the C. And I really feel like scrap is the only word left, but I think I might have to gamble that. I mean, what else can I do? Can I do like Ratha? Wait, Ratha's a word? Okay, well, that's helpful. Okay, now I have 3 words left, so I just have to find one that's not scrap. Can't do crazy. Craze. Or craft. Is craft a word? No. I don't know. It's probably 2 words that are quote unquote words, and it's going to be very hard to find. Frask. Frask. Didn't I just try that? Prask. Crask. I feel like this is a complete failure of it. Oh, crass is a word, isn't it? Oh, I've already used a third? Never mind. How am I going to do this? So, I feel like all of them are going to end in RA something. So other than scrap, I wonder if there's like a scrad, scrass, scrad, scraff, scradge, scrack, scraz. We're going to try all of these words. Scrab is a word. Good. Okay. It was scrap, yes. What were the 3 words I could have done? Scrab, scrap, and sprad, apparently. All right. Well, I apologize for this. Another hard watch, another hard play as well. Hopefully you guys enjoy the hard watches because I've been delivering those quite consistently. All right, we're going to do the polygonal. See if expert's on. It is. And put another cough drop. And we're going to try to forget about that don't wordle. This is a long video already. Just the green triangles repeating, I think. Looks like it. Let's put an E there. Actually, if I did ing, it does put an I there. So I should look at that. Finicking. How do you spell that? Probably not that way. Limiting. There we go. Ooh. So I was correct, but not ing. There's a T and a G. Maybe it ends in GE. I don't know where else the E would go. Really nowhere, so. It could end in ITE as well. Wow, this is... Dirigite. Digibite. I'm sure once I hear the word it'll be obvious, but this is not easy to think about. This is going to be tough to get. There's some pretty big freedoms here. It doesn't have to end in ITE. Digitize. Whoa, it's not digitize. I'm surprised. Oh, it couldn't have been. It let me guess this, even though it couldn't be an answer. Oh well, digitize is giving us good info, and we're still in Hexpert technically. So it doesn't end in E. Where's the D go? Maybe here? I don't think it's tigid, so I do think the T goes here. TY? Figidity. Whoa. Okay, IG, the greens are, okay, so I have the T and the D to place. The T can go at the start, but I don't know anything that's tigid. That doesn't seem to work. So I feel like the T is going at the end somewhere. Can it be at the very end? Well, it puts the D here no matter what. Igid. Could it end in IST? Sigidist? No, it can't repeat the S anyway, but that's not a word. I don't think it's an ist word. Tidja? Tidja? I should have just guessed the British spelling of digitize. I technically could still do that, but that's very wasteful. I'm sure I'm down to just the one word. How about rigid? Rigidity. There we go. Okay. Yep, that's a word. Definitely a word. All right. Let's do the mini. Okay, this pattern's interesting. Let's put E's there. Not there. So something like pence. Why not? There are E's there. Okay. Terse. All right, getting more letters. What goes here? A G? What else? A V? Verve? Oh, verve doesn't match the pattern. True. It's not serve. I don't think there's anything. Dirge, is that a word? No, it's spelled differently. Lurge, merge, burge, wurge. I don't see it. What if it was like IE? I believe in fairies, but I don't believe in how they're spelled. All right. This is very difficult now. You met Gary? He's very hairy. But so is Larry. Huh. And they like to eat berries. All right, I don't think it's IE. Could it be DE? Heard. Have you heard the news? The bird is the word. The bird is the word. Gird. Tried bird. Okay, I don't think it's a D. What goes here? I don't know if I've tried D enough or G enough. Dirge is spelled differently. Lurge. Merge. It's not merge? What the heck? Verge. Okay. Wow. Yeah, I should have just gone with G. That was my like the first thing I filled, and I was like, oh, what else is there? For some reason. Okay. Verge. We are going to start with Blaze, though, because that's what I always do in Symble. I like the Blaze start. We'll do Sling again. No, okay, so red is yellow, and our second letter is an E or an A. Let's look at E, and our first letter is an L, I, N, or G. So let's do N, E. Let's do never. There might be two E's, who knows? All right, so the E is second, but we did not pick the correct first letter, so let's try L-E. I could have done lever. Not lemon. Darn. Not lemur. Not ledge. Surely I'll think of something. If it's not an L, it could be a G. Does GE help at all? Doesn't seem like it. GE seems very uncommon. Not sure why. I don't know if Getty's like a name. It's not a word. Okay, well, I think LE is much more possible. Lech. I think lech is a word. It is. It's not LE. So it's GE or IE. So it's probably GE. And then C or an H third. Oh, it's gecko. Haven't we had gecko before? I guess it was on a different game. We had gecko as the Wordle. Gecko is always, it's such a strange word. It doesn't conform to like standard English spelling. So it's always hard for me to think about. But cool. Yeah, got it. It's another 5, of course. Let's do Fusele. I can't start with gecko because these two need to be vowels. Let's look ahead a little bit. A backwards word, a repeated letter, a lie. I think I need to just get as much info as I can out of these because they're not going to be very kind to me. So let's start with lunar. Nice. Okay, so I have an A there. So I want to find out where this L goes. So I think this is an opportunity to do a backwards... And the backwards word's not going to be correct anyway, so I'm going to do something like E here. I'm not going to use the green. I could do belly. I don't know about the B. Telly's a word. That's good. Okay. So there's an E in, and we haven't found the L yet. So it actually ends in AL. And there's probably an... I guess the E could be here or here. Unfortunately, I have to repeat a letter. So let's do Cabal. Get more info. All right. So it does end in AL. There's an E somewhere. Let's look at EAL. Because I think I can do something like double consonant. We know there's not two A's, so that's actually good to know. Spiel is not spelled this way. In fact, I don't know what ends in EAL, so maybe it's better to do the E here. I've thought of fecal, but I can't use the C. I've thought of renal, but can't use the R or the N. What is it? It could start with E, but I don't know if that helps. I'm tempted to guess awful, but that seems bad because it can't be the answer. I'm just gonna see if Shiel's a word. Shield is apparently a word, and we know it with a lie. So I was right. The E is like here or first. But at least we know there's no SH. Wish I could mark that on the keyboard, but I can't. Oh, how about pedal? Why didn't I think of pedal earlier? Sometimes it just takes some time to come up with a word. Okay. Let's do the blind version. I have to repeat a letter. I'm going to do Cabal then. There's probably a better repeated letter word. Revel. Let's do that. Okay, so it's probably an OER word. We can test the O here. Let's just do Joker for fun. I'll do poker. That's probably better than Joker. Let's get the T with toker. Because we don't get the K anyway. Okay, it's not an OER word. There is a T though, so it probably ends in TER. So I'm thinking about an A or an I or a U there, but I'm just going to go through what consonant would go here. We're going to get a lie. So I'm going to do deter. Okay. I think this R is the lie. The R has to be the lie. So I think we do end in TER. And then this is true. There's no second E. So what is this? Cuter? Nope, but I was right about the TER. What do I have to do here? Backwards word. Well, it's a good chance to do a filler, so how about something like, I was thinking fairy backwards, but I don't need that R. There must be something better. I want the A and the I. I don't need the L, so I can't do something like daily. Getting the Y isn't all that interesting. What gets me the A and the I? SPAI. I don't know how to end that. I don't think it would accept Spain. It does accept Spain. That's pretty good then. Let's do that. Okay, so it's ATER, or, oh, it could be after actually. Let's try that. Okay, it is ATER. Uh-oh. Well, hopefully I get it. Oh, hater. Oh no. Yeah, I shouldn't have done after. I should have done another filler. It can be hater, raider, dater. I think even mater is a word. Look at all the options. Okay. Water. Eater. Okay, there's not two E's, so it's at least not eater. Raider. I don't think we tried two R's, but there isn't an R first, so it can't be raider. So far we've got water. We've got tater. I don't think we tried two T's. We've got dater, gator, hater, baiter, not baiter, but we got mater. Water's the most common of those. I mean, they're all relatively common, but water is certainly the most common word. So I'm going to have to go with that. It was hater. Oh my gosh. I think Spain was okay here. I should not have gone for after here. I should have looked at all the aider words and done a filler. Definitely should have done a filler. Oh well. I did so many fillers this game, and I still lost. Okay, well, today was an interesting day of games, to say the very least. I hope you enjoyed this content, and if you did, then why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.